see what we're doing right here. I think bide our time here. We've got no need to push forward. They're going to retreat themselves as they get slowly destroyed. There we go. They made the stupid move forward, and this is where they're going to be finished off. Attack from the sea. Artillery attack on their cannon, which wipes it out. This is the end. Stupid Austria yet again, taking an absolute beating from me. How many times are they going to get this before they get the message? Destroy you. Destroy. Oh, not destroy you. Nearly destroy you. Destroy you. That's it. Looks like you're taking an absolute kicking, Austria. Wiped the floor with you. Who's talking big now? Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about Giza there. Promotion, fighting in the rough. City of Giza is starving. Really? Shouldn't be. Obviously they're kind of pissed at us. Doesn't matter, nothing's going to happen. And we're going to literally run down their pitiful troops. Don't worry, Sydney, you are safe. Well, will they give us anything for it? Doubtful. Wow, look at this. We've got some aluminium up here. Suddenly makes me wonder whether I should steal Sydney. There's a thought to leave with you. You know, that if Sydney's not willing to be thankful for the fact that I saved them. Oops. Maybe my troops don't want to leave the area. Maybe my troops want to just hang on to Sydney and make sure that they're safe. Make sure that the city's safe and maybe occupy it for a little while. There's a thought. I think we may have that discussion next time. So, let's heal everyone up and reinforce the west line against the evil, ever deceptive Austrians. Let's see a production. Vladivostok, workshop, why not? Promote a unit to fight on the plains. Let's heal them up. Heal them up. I can't believe Sydney neither likes or dislikes us when we literally just saved their asses from like a ridiculous army. They should be like begging us to sort of, oh here we go, retaliation, get out. Just putting a bit of fire down on these guys just to scare them off a little. Nothing in the line here. Let's just move this up a little. Get some fire down on that. Keep this guy right here. Bring these back. Oh, stop telling me what to do. Unit orders. Okay. Bring these guys back over here. Giza's still starving, but we'll keep an eye on that. We'll just sort of monitor the situation there. I thought these horses would be able to move. Okay, do nothing for now. Let's go to Giza all of a sudden. Well, they're -6 food. Why are they so down on food? I'm assuming it's to do with it's being blockaded. That's why, yep, being blockaded. That's okay, that's going to go down in the next turn. Right, just keep them on the alert. Okay, they finished my lumber camp. I don't know if there's anything else for these guys to do. Oh, we should build a road between Tenochtitlan and primacies, or should we? I mean, if we build a harbour right there, we won't need to do that. So that may be an option for us. Might be best to go with the harbour option. Yeah, you guys can bide your time for now. I don't have anything for you to do anyway. There's a space here though, maybe some other spaces around, so let's look. Just the one. Still, one is better than none, so let's send the workforce up there. Everything else is going fine.
Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat.
Right, we've got the archaeology thing on the go. That's great. Oh look, you stepped out. Bye bye, destroyed. You can sleep for now, dude. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to move these up one. I can't believe. Look, Sydney. This is an absolute perfect example. Okay, this is exactly what I've been talking about all along. Okay, so what I've said is so frustrating about Civ 5 is the way that AI interprets your actions. So we went into Sydney at the city-state and we defended it. We killed all of the invading forces, we pushed them out, okay, we even lost our own units in the process. And then what does Sydney do? They get pissy because we're on their land. Like, there is no sort of like, oh, thank you, here is like a luxury resource. There is no thank you, oh, here's some units. They don't give you any positive benefit for getting involved in these things. And it's so stupid. It's like, you know, it goes back to just these ridiculous rules. It's so irritating. It gives you kind of no sort of interactivity between them. It's very, very annoying. You know, what should have happened is that as soon as Sydney got attacked, right, here's the way the mechanic works, okay, and all the people that are saying on the stream this is how it works in reality, it's not, okay, it's a really stupid thing. There's a very simple mechanic to get around this, okay. Yeah, I suppose you could let Austria, yeah, you could let Austria take it and liberate it, this is true. But it's a stupid way of doing it. Like, you shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to do that and then turn it back again. That doesn't make sense. What should happen is that as soon as Sydney gets attacked, they just put a message out, like a global message saying, hey, we're under attack, we need some help. And then any other civilization can take that on board and say, yes, we'll help you. In the same way that certain city-states will ask for a luxury resource. Or, for example, a city-state may ask for a great engineer or a great merchant or something like this. They'll say, you know, they want a great merchant, okay? And so you go and do that, and then you get a benefit for it. So when a city-state or even another civilization is under attack, why can't they put out a message, or why can't you choose to put out a message saying, you know, we're under attack, if you help us, we will give you X, Y, Z. So let's say they say, okay, we'll give you like 3 units, or we'll give you this, you know, they've got gems. They could say, hey, you know, if you help us, we'll give you gems as a luxury resource. And they'll do that. And it would be a very easy mechanic to build into the game. And then, you know, you help them, and then as soon as, like, all you would need to do is detect, okay, when there's no more enemy in their territory, bam, you get the you get the benefit. It'd be really, really simple to work. So that's one thing that bugs me a lot, because I did all of that, and I don't mind it. I don't mind, because it's like, you know, the in-fictionness of me doing this in the game, I kind of enjoy it. So it's kind of like, yeah, this is cool, you know, I like doing it. But that irritates me, because it's really stupid, and it would have been very, very simple to kind of put that in there. But anyway, that's my rant over. Right, we can adopt a new social policy. Great. Giza is not starving anymore. It should be unblockaded. Yep, and we've got 4 food, so that's good. Giza is sorted, no problem. We can new social policy. Protectionism, 2 happiness from every luxury resource. Yes, please. Bam. 50 happiness. 50 happiness. Read it. 50. 50 happiness. And we're nearly back to 20k on the gold, and we've got like 20 wonders, and we're sort of really, really dominating. So I'm feeling pretty good at this point. So my cows are super enjoying the domination that we're having. Right, what happened to my workers? I thought I sent them over there. Where did their workers go? Did I? Oh, they're here. Lazy ass. I bet they can get there in nearly one space. Yeah, look, there you go. Right, there we go. Artillery, let's just fire them a volley to piss them off. Bam! Get out of my land. Come on, Austria. Have you not got some massive offer to give me for like the 3rd time in a row? Austria that always talks big and then comes crying to my doorstep when I give them a massive kick up the arse. Come on, Austria, where's your grovelling apology? Right, let's unlock for Memphis. I don't know. Workshop. Right, this is all going rather well. Biology will be oil. Yeah, that's always good. And hospital. Totally. Radio. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's totally build radio because we can. Oh, this would actually be a good time to construct my my great engineer. Actually. Yep. Let's do this. Wakey, wakey, buddy. Have to go on here. Yep. Hurry production of. Oh no! I was thinking of scientist. Luetin. Okay, just hold fire. That's fine. I want to basically get this up and going so that we can do Eiffel Tower. Why is Budapest not under my control? What do you mean? Do you mean why have I not conquered it? Because they're my friends and they've been with us right from the very beginning. You see, they're friends. They've been helping. You know, they've been sitting here. I was not an aggressive civilization from the very beginning. If you go back and watch. Because this is all on my YouTube, okay, or it's on Twitch as well. If you want to go back and watch the beginning of this and see how it goes, the intention of this playthrough was not to be super aggressive, not to be warmongering. I wanted to just see what would happen if I played defensively, and so we have not really made any aggressive moves that were not made on us first. So basically, for example, here, this was originally Japan, and I tried to sort of be around Japan, and Japan were dicks. They kind of double-crossed me and they tried to invade. We turned it back around and we kicked them and destroyed their city. And then Austria, 3 times now, has tried to make like really sort of stupid aggressive gesturing to me, and 3 times I've kicked them back and they come crawling to me with an apology. The Aztecs have been generally very irritating and problematic, so they kind of had to be removed tactically. But overall, I've not been very aggressive. I've tried to make the best of things and tried to kind of like, you know, chill with it as it's gone along, tried to just be sort of relaxed and interact with the other civs as best that I can. So yeah, I think it's all going pretty decent. The leaders of Zanzibar have been keeping an eye on the prosperity of other city-states and want you to help keep their rivals in check. If you demand any type of tribute from Sidon, they will reward you. Okay, fine. I'm just unveiling a last few... Oh, okay. How come we can only move like 1 square? That's weird. Yeah, I did check through the side notifications. There wasn't anything. I checked some of them already. Germany stole archaeology... This fucking... Stop spying.
Wir nehmen es nicht an.
Germany just gave me a massive middle finger. Not too pleased about that. I think Germany might regret that because they're not as powerful as they think. This is the way all my Civ games always go. They always end up in like total war at the end, where other Civs just end up being total asses to me, and I end up sort of having to bust them down. This is irritating to the point of frustration. Damn you, Germany! What? Oh, god damn them. Germany needs to learn its place. I think they need a bit of a slap in the face. We'll see how this plays out. Next stream could get interesting, I think. Anyway, I was hoping that Austria would kind of chill and calm down and sort of come and offer me some really awesome deal, but they haven't yet. Let's continue to heal. Doesn't matter to me, I can just keep bombarding them with artillery right here. It's going to be pretty silly if they just stay here, because they're just going to get wiped out over... Look, I might just take out that unit for fun. Actually, I think if I just kind of continually bombard them like this... It's just going to sit there. This is what's so good, once you get artillery, you can just literally sit back and just pound them, and they'll just get wiped out. Dun, dun, dun. Can I hit them from there? I think I can, actually, if I move one here. Yeah, we can. We can definitely hit them from there. Good. Okay, this is all going positively. Oh, yeah, look, we can fire some across here as well. Bam, take that. Arrows in the face. Actually, as well, if we move them, we can move these archers forward as well. And then we can also move my general right here. He's going to give them some support. Nothing. Yep, and these guys can fire in as well. Get a kill. Kill. There we go. Get some XP there. Oh, look at this. I don't think that's good enough, Maria Theresa. I don't think that's good enough at all. She wants a peace treaty with Osaka. What is she giving me? What? Wait, what is that? She's not giving me Osaka, is she? Is she giving me a city? She's giving me a city. You're the funniest civilization, Austria. They're giving me a city after all that. Do you remember, like, only 5 minutes ago? Only 5... No, I don't need gold if they're giving me a city. And Jesus, I need gold. I've got 20 grand in the bank. This is hilarity. This is so funny. Like, so 2 minutes ago, she sends, like, a few infantry, which there's no hope of, there's no hope of them doing anything with, okay? And so, off they go. And I said to her, take your troops back, or we're going to kick your ass back into next week. And she's like, oh, bring it on. Let's see what you've got, your hopeless army. Wipe the floor with them, and then this would be only more funny if it hadn't happened 3 times previously. Every single time. Every single time Austria has attacked me, this is exactly what's happened. Like, I don't know if any of you guys that joined today and have only seen, like, today's stream, you didn't see the last time when she gave me, like, about 20 different things. She gave me, like, literally a list of resources that you had to scroll down through. Plus, like she gave me, like, 300 gold and then, like, 50 gold for, like, 45 turns. It was insane. It was, like, the biggest deal you've ever seen in your life. Funny as hell. Okay, yeah, I think that'll be acceptable. Thank you very much. Let's take Osaka. So funny. What the Christ? Look how much land we've gained. Look how much land we've gained. This is insanity. This is the funniest thing ever. Oh, god damn. Yeah, Osaka was the only city that they've gained. This is funny as hell. You know, on the downside, it means I now have to adjust my military strategy on the west hand side, but man, it's so funny. So good. Okay, that was unexpected. I thought she was just going to give me a deal, like, anyway, alright, let's annex the city. It'll only reduce by 15, so whatever. That's so funny, isn't it? Seriously. I thought... Look, they've got like a little isolated unit here now. What the hell are they going to do with this? This is going to piss me off. They've got an Austrian marksman right here. I'm tempted to, like, just kill him for the sake of it. I don't know what to do with this guy right here. Get out of my fucking territory. Oh, dear. Anyway, that was very, very funny. Oh my god, we got a new resource as well. We got ivory, great, that's nice. Got a load of silk plantations. What's this right here? We've got some iron, we've got more ivory, we've got double ivory, that's really nice. Holy crap, Austria, you're like the worst civilization ever. So funny. Okay, we've got to adjust our defense plan a little, so these guys need to move up now. That was so hilarious. I absolutely didn't expect that. I thought that she'd give me like a few resources or something. Like I thought she'd give me like some luxury resources and maybe like some gold or something like that. But not this. I mean, honestly, what the F? Seriously, absolute insanity. So good, isn't it? Dear God. Right, anyway. Funny, funny times. Stupid Austria. Maybe they'll listen to me next time. Like, it should count as well. Like, she should be worried the fact that we, like, thrashed them, like, 3 times before. Hilarity. Right, let's move up our artillery. I'll leave 1 artillery in Kyoto for now. Good times. Right. Okay. I think we're going to finish it off there. Germany, what... Germany's a problem, right? This is my conclusion roundup for the end of this stream. Okay, so... we basically have done pretty good. The civilization has expanded excessively. We're doing very good in terms of technology tree progress. As you can see, we're in the industrial era. We only have the modern atomic and information to get to. Usually things round off around atomic anyway. So we're very close to the end. We don't have that much further to go on this one, I would imagine. We're doing pretty good. On the timeline, we're at 1879, so again, we're making good progress in terms of the end game there. Oh yeah, let's build, before I forget to do, let's build a, where is it? Oh, that's interesting, okay. Okay, because she gave me the city, it's in resistance for 6 turns, but I don't need to build a courthouse. That's interesting. I've not had a civilization just give me a city like this before, so it didn't actually happen there. Yeah, anyway, this episode today, so we've done very good. We've kind of generally built up. We've settled a new city here in Aachen. We destroyed the Aztecs entirely, took away that. We made and lost friends, because we obviously made friends in Constantinople and then lost them subsequently when we wiped out the Aztecs, so that was a shame. We have kind of been interested in what's happening over here with... Russia, and they're kind of being very, very aggressive towards India. It's actually really good because it keeps Russia occupied away from us in the process, so that's actually really nice. Anyway, and then the hilariousness of over here, it's been very, very funny, seriously. Austria yet again failed in an epic fashion. Sydney kind of pissed me off quite a lot. I think that basically Sydney is going to be a sticking point. We've got a lot of things to deal with in the next time we stream Civ 5. We have aluminium down here by Sydney, plus they have gems. It's too tempting. Plus the fact that I helped Sydney out and they gave me nothing other than like a slap in the face. So I feel kind of annoyed by that. You know, this was meant to be the defensive playthrough. I was supposed to sit back, not get engaged in other combat, and yet I've been pushed to it multiple times. So we're gonna have to see what happens, but big question marks. Do we destroy Sydney next turn? Do we, you know, Austria is extremely weak. Do we push in and clear Austria and control this entire continent next time around? Austria is very weak. It would fall easily. Although their main city has got a 63 defense, I feel the fact that we have artillery and they are still in a very weak position. They have not really advanced as far as us. They're behind us technologically by quite a wide margin. They're back down on 504, and we're up on 1483. So we're doing very good. We still have advanced with Catherine a little bit. Catherine's still keeping pace with us right now, so that's a kind of concern, but it's fine. So again, we have to weigh up the benefits of taking down Austria. Vienna is very large, but in terms of resources, they have a lot of ivory, which is fine, like a lot of ivory. It would gain us some bits and pieces, and it would also gain us west coast control. This could be really important because depending on how fast we progress through endgame, the west coast could be extremely important. Right now, it's kind of a pain for me to kind of travel all this distance, okay? Even though we have this port up here as well. This port up here is pretty good because it means we can kind of come out into this area here. But if we controlled the west coast, it means that the bulk of our development has been already established here, which is all pretty safe. It would also make us probably the biggest and most powerful civilization in the game at this point, and I don't think anybody else will be able to take us down. We have a money stockpile which is insanely far in advance of any other civilization. We've got nearly 20,000 gold in the bank. We have got the highest happiness now at nearly 46. We can push that easily over 50 with a few adjustments when some buildings come in there. So again, that's doing really well. So it leaves us in a really strong situation, basically. The other question mark is, what the hell do we do with Germany? Germany's being generally a dick and being really unnecessarily aggressive with us. So again, question mark with Germany. What do we do there? Germany would also be, I think, not that difficult to take down. They've been quite weak militarily all the way through the game. Even though they've got quite a few cities and they've got a few things over here, I don't think that they would be that difficult to take down. We would have to adjust our military slightly, because right now it's mainly built around ground forces. What we would have to do is build up our naval forces, and then it would be fairly easy to take down, I think. We have this fantastic sort of natural harbour here, so we could easily move units in and around. That's going to be the difficulty, is that we don't have a lot of land space, so land space would be a problem. But again, if we had multiple naval units, we could slowly conquer each one. If we cap Cologne, we could have multiple units here firing in, and then we could push in with the troops. So the only thing with Germany, as I say, it would be very much a point-to-point fight. You'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to fight on through. But again, this is still in the question mark of if that's what we do. Are we going to do that? The trouble with domination victory is it takes a long time, and usually what happens is, okay, so it takes a lot of resources and a lot of pressure on you to do this. So if I clear out Austria, okay, it's going to take me a little while to do that. It just literally will take a while. It'll also smack my happiness really, really hard. And then it's like, okay, so what, we've got to deal with Germany as well, and then we've got to deal with India, then we've got to deal with Constantinople and all that stuff. We've got to deal with Moscow as well. Russia is going to be our biggest objective. Russia is going to be like the really, really, really the biggest problem above all else. And the simple question mark is, look, they've already got aluminium mines. They're probably more technologically advanced than us in some ways. I don't know. It's a big question mark. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. There's a lot of question marks about how this game is going to play out. I'm quite excited just to see how it goes down. We have a massive strength in that we have a ton of wonders. I mean, our cities are literally overflowing with wonders. They've done so good. So I just don't know. We'll just have to see. Let's see, what are we building in Thebes? Let's build a stock exchange. Oh, we need aluminium as well. Let's build a monument first in Osaka, seeing as we don't need to build the other thing. Right. And I just wanted to assign some orders to those things that needed them before we move on. So that's going to be the end of the stream tonight, guys. It's been a pretty long stream throughout. We've done basically 3 hours of stream on this game, and that's pretty good. It's pushed us right into the end game, so this will be pretty good. But as I say, a lot of questions to answer. So if you're watching this on YouTube, guys, or if you've watched this on the stream and then you've come to the YouTube on the channel afterwards, please put your thoughts about what we're going to do in the next section of this stream. I will be looking through the comments on YouTube and decide exactly how we're going to play it out. I am not against the idea of pushing in really aggressively, but that's what always happens in Civ, and it never really pans out how you think it's going to go. It ends up being more difficult. It sounds very easy. Okay, we'll push in, we'll fight, but it never goes down that easy. It never happens that easy, because you have all this waiting time of resistance. It takes a huge hit on your happiness, all of this kind of stuff. So it's a big problem, and we'll just have to see how it goes down, really. But nonetheless, this has been very enjoyable today. I had a really good time with it, so thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time for some more Civ 5. There's going to be other streams coming up this week with various different things, so yeah, we'll see what happens with it. Last thing to say, Scorpion, hello, I see you there. Scorpion on the chat in stream from PlayStation 3 playing Battlefield. So yeah, how you doing, Scorpion? I'll chat to you in a second, dude. Alright guys, so that's the end of Civ 5 today. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, as Fuse has been saying throughout, thank you Fuse for modding the stream today. And yeah, as I say, if you're not subscribed, please go subscribe to Luetingaming as well as Luetin09, and of course my Twitter as well, which is also Luetin09. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching today. I'll see you next time for some more Civilization 5.